I expect to win. I mean, you never know how it's gonna go. I've done it twice before, and sometimes the balls feel super hard, little cold in there. Sometimes it's not a real game, so sometimes it's hard to really engage like on that level. But this is, like I said, my third time doing it, and I want to win it at least once in my career. So hopefully I have a good night shooting the ball. My earliest memory of hip hop, I would say, I got a lot of family in Rochester, New York. So some of my older cousins, a few of them passed away now, but I just remember being really young, and whenever they would come to Oakland, they would always just be, beating on their chest and rapping at the same time. Always like trying to get me to rap, always playing Bone Thugs and the first of the month, and stuff like that. So that's always like my first memory of it. Just that East Coast, my cousins from New York always rapping and stuff. What song would I use out of my own catalog? I would say The Right One with Lil Wayne and Mozzie. Yeah, I'm gonna do the 3-point shootout in my Weber State uniform, so I think that'd be pretty cool. I think the fans would get a kick out of that. Yeah, I think it's tough. In my first thought is the Aces because they coming off a championship. They're a younger championship team too. Having Asia Wilson and Chelsea Gray and Kelsey Plum, and you add Candace Parker to that. It's a lot of depth. If this is my super team, I would probably put on the Aces uniform. And they in Vegas too, so that'll do it for me. The most memorable. I'm not much of a trash talker, man. I don't know. I would say our series against OKC, just because it was so much back and forth between the teams. Like during the game, post-game press conferences, we had a lot to say to each other. So I would say that. My advice to players at small schools would be to just focus on the right things. I think now that there's been so many guys coming from small schools that have had success, when you look at Steph Curry, myself, CJ, Kawhi Leonard, it's been so many. Ja Morant, Paul George it's a trend. They're looking now, so it's not like guys got to go out there and average 40 points or 30 points to be seen. So I would just encourage them to, for one, be good people, because at that level, there's going to be a lot of questions about who you are as a person. You won't get the benefit of the doubt of them looking past, some flaws or some things that they might hear when they do background. So I would say be a good person, be solid, and then I would say just play the game the right way. Just be productive, be effective, and win. And when you do that, that'll give you opportunity.